The last time Seattle won in Green Bay, it was the final year before the turn of the century. And if they win today, the Seahawks are going to party like it's 1999 on EA Sports.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you're going to look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Brandon Garden here alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Seahawks in this matchup. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Takes it at the 7.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession.
They'll be led by a 3-time Pro Bowler in his 5th season. It's Deshaun Watson.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, and pressure coming, and they got him once again. Eric Armstead, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson now to throw. Flush to his right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by their rookie signal caller from Stanford. It's Davis Mills.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Now Mills. He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They go play action. Mills. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Brian Burns racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Watson. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Watson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Swift. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. Mills from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Cobb. And he's going to have the Packers' 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 2nd down. Back to the running game with Swift. Swift's got the 1st down and then some. Touchdown, Packers! DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 5-3 their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 37-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. He completes it to Boyd. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 8th play of the drive, forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. He gets this one to Boyd. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. And they'll run with Etienne. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now hang tight here following the play. Still down on the ground is A.J. Brown. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Once more, Etienne. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop it short of the line to gain. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll wind up being 4th and goal from the 1. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Watson. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. On 1st down, it's Watson. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, it's Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Devon Hamilton coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. A give, it's ETN off the option. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Watson. And this is Ertz with it, right side. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Bailey's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have it.
Mills can't get away, and down he goes. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Mills on first down. And this is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. That'll bring up second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that he spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Bailey got the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2nd and 6. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The Packers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd and 1, here's Mills. That's complete to Kyle. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a look now at Nelson, who remains down. He appears to be shaken up a bit. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. Throw right side to Perriman, and it's caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage, Mills. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Touchdown, Packers! Brashad Perriman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have drawn even here with the extra to come. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the driver will begin at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Eric Armstead in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Throwing on second and long. Watson under pressure, and they got to him again. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mills lets it fly deep for Cobb. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, here's Mills. Looking deep here for Ebron. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. Watson's throw into the hands of Henry here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. He finds his man, complete. It's Boyd. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now a first down throw, Watson. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And Bailey able to knock it through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half, Mills. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute. But first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Continuing on, here's a look at the next-gen stats in that first half. And even though they've got a halftime lead, they're likely devising ways as we speak to try and get a little more production from their passing game. Meanwhile, for the Packers, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 102 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Mills. Looking for Perriman there. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Swift, and down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 39. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And they'll try to throw here. Mills. And he fires one incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mills. Looking deep here for Ebron. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let him a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Extra point by Butker's on target, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Henry. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Watson looks to throw again. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Hamilton in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On 1st down, Swift. And some space here. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 132 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Mills now looks to throw on 1st down. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. 1st down, Mills. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mills. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Butker's kick here is good. And then push the lead up to 8. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And this will not be returned. It will come out to the 25. Now the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Watson. And this one brought in by Sanu. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. From the 17, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown! J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Mills throw into the hands of Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Running is Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Packers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Mills now. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. This is caught. It's Boyd. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. On 1st down, Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Watson. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Here's a give to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Watson. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And that is a situation where in a defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Bailey's kick is good. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the 4th. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. The Packers on third down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mills on 3rd and 2. He'll get this off to Swift. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's taken to the 26. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, Watson. He completes it to Boyd. 7 yards, the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, Watson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for Seattle. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mills. And that's incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, here's Mills. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And that will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Takes to midfield but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way down to the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
They'll run with Dobbins, and they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Dobbins. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the Packers down on the scoreboard, 2:08 on the clock. And they're in danger of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Mills throw complete there to Perriman. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mills, pass complete to Ebron. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw. Finding Pittman. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. And that'll be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's back to throw. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Caught by Cobb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Again looking for Pittman, a better result here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their #1 running option that you've scouted and take away their #1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
And this is going to be caught on the final play, a touchdown. How about that? And a 2-point conversion now will send us to overtime. They're going to try and run for it. And it is incomplete. They can't hook up for the 2-point conversion. And the defense celebrates a 2-point win. What a finish. Wow, partner, let's take a moment here to catch our breath. What a finish. They did get the touchdown that they so desperately needed, but they also had to have the 2-point conversion. They couldn't get it done.
And we got to start keeping oxygen tanks up here with us, don't we, when we have games like this? But as you noted, such a dramatic ending. They got the points they needed to put themselves in position. And then the last big play, that effort, and they come up just a bit short.
And the defense in that situation, you're on your heels. You're reeling offense for the momentum, but boy, credit to them for stepping up, getting the stop.
Without a doubt, finding a way to finish off the game and a win for their team.
So for the Seahawks, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.